Yo, what is going on, guys? Today, I'm bringing you guys another Madden 16 Ultimate Team gameplay lineup update before we hop into the game. On offense, we got 97 Barrett Jones at center, and we got 95 Vic Beasley on our D-line. Now, I have him playing out of position since we do have Zadarius Smith at right end for us. And here, on 2nd and 3, we get stopped in the backfield on the run play with David Johnson. Picked off, looking deep by DRC, returning it down the sideline, breaking a tackle, getting all the way down to the 11-yard line, and my opponent is in great field position after this run play here with Monty Ball. 3rd and 6, toss play to the left, goes nowhere, and my opponent is forced to settle for 3. Great job by our defense not giving up a touchdown and only letting up 3 there, as our offense is already stone cold faced with a 3rd and 8, going for the screenplay. David Johnson putting on a move, one man to beat, racing down the sideline all the way to the 42-yard line. 2nd and 10, Aaron Rodgers looking and finding OBJ for the first down to the 45. Another 2nd and 10 with Rodgers rolling out, buying time, taking an end zone shot, double coverage. Isaac Bruce got the catch and got the touchdown as we go up 7-3 just like that here at the end of the first quarter. Great job from Bruce, and that was just a desperation throw with Rodgers as no one was open. And here, Jameis Winston with a dot over the middle to the 46. Next play, and another first down all the way to the 30 for my opponent. Run game is going nowhere for him also, however, as he stopped for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, Jameis Winston throwing a dot to Tyler Lockett, one man to beat, tracking down at the 1-yard line, and it's a 1st and goal, and he actually scores here with Ladarius Green. So we're facing a great opponent already as he takes the lead 10-7 here with 2 minutes left in the quarter, taking a shot deep, but it's picked off by Roby, and we're back on defense as we're faced with a 3-point deficit. My opponent could potentially go up 2 scores here if he can get this first down. 3rd and 23, looking deep, almost caught as it's dropped at the last second by Michael Irvin, and my opponent eventually punched the ball here looking for our own Michael Irvin, who torches the defense, and the Cocaine Cowboy houses it, and we go up 14-10 right before half. My opponent has plenty of time though with 3 timeouts, 1:30 left. That's all the time in the world with Madden. And here, looking over the middle and getting the catch with Tyler Lockett, who gets obliterated at the 40-yard line. And here on 2nd and 10, the run game once again going nowhere for either of us, and he's forced to pass it, but we get the user pick with Sean Taylor. My opponent gets intercepted there as he's looking over the middle, and we're back on offense looking to score before half to go up possibly 21-10 if we can score a touchdown as we get the slant route to work there. 1st and 10, slants again, OBJ on the catch, 1st down and more to the 12 as we burn our first timeout. Here on 3rd and 10, it's somehow caught by Isaac Bruce, getting down to the 4-yard line, and we end up settling for 3, but we're going for the fake field goal, and we got the catch with Michael Irvin. A nice trick play here at the end of the half, and we go up 21-10 instead of 17-10. My opponent still has 10 seconds to get into field goal range. Looking deep, Tyler Lockett burns the coverage, and Ronnie Lott is left in the dust as Tyler Lockett houses it right before half. Terrible job by me not coming out in 3-man deep, and my opponent takes advantage of it and scores 7 before half, and he gets ball first coming out of half, so he has a chance to take the lead with Ladarius Green. Cannot stay in bounds since he's so fast, and it's a 1st down at the 28, and here a nice completion over the middle to bring it up a 2nd and 6. Winston finding Monty Ball, trucking ahead to the 43-yard line as my opponent is driving on us already here, but it's picked off by Ronnie Lott, redeeming himself for getting burned right before half, and we're back on offense, finally trying to get the run game going with David Johnson, only a gain of 2. Next play, David Johnson finally getting going with a gain of 3 there, and here we finally pick up a 1st down. This time David Johnson on the ground, Tree Archer trying to get the run game going and getting a gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and inches, and David Johnson off to the races, showboating his way into the the end zone, and we dive over the defender and go up 28-17 here at the end of the third quarter. Finally, we got the run game going with David Johnson and Dre Archer as the dual threats, and Ladarius Green is torching us over the middle as we're here in the fourth quarter, and now looking over the middle, somehow beating our user and getting all the way down to the 19. My opponent needs a quick score if he wants to get back in this game, but his run game still going nowhere. 3rd and 10, another pass to Ladarius Green and a touchdown this time, and he's going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. He hits Ladarius Green on the helmet and he doesn't catch it as my opponent tries for the onside kick in desperation, and we recover it at midfield. 2nd and 11, trying to get the run game going. David Johnson fumbles the ball after the hit stick, and my opponent recovers it and almost gets a nice return there if we didn't tackle him, and he's got the ball at the 41. 1st down, Ladarius Green. David Johnson just is not playing well for us. He did have that nice touchdown run, but besides that, we haven't really got the run game going this game, and he fumbled it there. Obviously, my opponent has a legitimate chance to win this game after this catch down to the 20-yard line, a minute left. My opponent, all he needs to do is get into the end zone, and Ladarius Green is helping him as he gets down to the 13, 2nd and 3. He gets the completion here to Michael Irvin down to the 8, and my opponent is knocking on our doorstep. Fullback dive goes nowhere, and my opponent is going to be looking to call a timeout here if he can't get into the end zone, and it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and goal from the 6-looking end zone. Got it, but it's down at the inch-yard line as my opponent calls his first timeout. 4th and goal. He needs 1 yard to win this game. If he gets this, it's game over. Only 8 seconds left. End zone looking. Picked off. Ryan Shazier with the goal line interception, and he could go all the way, racing down the sidelines, and Ryan Shazier with the 103-yard pick six as time expires, and we win the game. What an insane ending. My opponent, he pulled a Seattle Seahawk play right there at the inch-yard line, and he elects to pass it on 4th and goal, and Ryan Shazier makes him pay as he houses that one. What an insane ending there. Props to my opponent for being in this game and keeping it so close, but we would have had that user pick with Sean Taylor if Ryan Shazier did not jump that route. I was lurking that, and as you can see by the replay, but anyways, we still won, and it was insane ending. So leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next Madden 16 video soon. Peace out, guys.